Hey everybody, it's the Gaming Optimist, and this is a good one. I'm talking about Hitman Blood Money, the fourth Hitman game. I always think about it as a third because I played the Hitman games, as you know, Contracts first, then Hitman 2, and then Blood Money. And I never told you guys the origins of like how I played this game, but Contracts was my first game. My mom uh, just randomly got it for me from a Blockbuster. She thought it looked cool. It was either her or my brother, but they went to Blockbuster. I didn't go with, and whenever I went with, the rule back then with Blockbuster was like we get one game a piece and maybe one movie a piece, but usually it was like we would want a game, and then I think it became like okay, you either get a movie or a game. And there were times where I was in the mood like we would do it like once a week. Yeah, and you have the 7 day rentals, and then like, oh, can I get it again, please? I need to rent it again. Like there was very rare instances for that. Um, but she came home and she had Contracts, and I played it and I loved it, and that was it. And then I ended up she either bought it for me for Christmas or something. And I was like, this game is the shit. And what the fuck is Silent Assassin? The Hitman 2 is so much worse than this one. That's because you know I think we've been through this enough. Chronologically, it's Hitman Codename 47, then Hitman 2, Silent Assassin, then Hitman Contracts, Hitman Blood Money. I got it, and I thought that that was Contracts. Like there was some confusion as to like what is, and then I was playing. I was like, wait, this looks really fucking good. Look really polished. 2006. 2006. A partial prequel. Oh, it is kind of a partial prequel to Contracts, and in some instances, Contracts came out in 2004. Yep. So 2 years later, Hitman Blood Money. Um, and this one, oh yeah, American journalist Rick Henderson visits the estate of former FBI Director Alexander Leland Jack Kane in hopes of interviewing him over an attack of the White House or his career. However, Kane reveals that the interview was merely a ruse and that Rick was invited to be given the details concerning a far greater story, the full details on clone hitman Agent 47, a contract killer for the International Contract Agency, ICA, a global organization involved in assassinations. Although skeptical over the existence of 47, who was deemed an urban myth, Rick decides to listen to Kane's story, reading documents he provides about a number of contracts committed by 47. And thus, I forgot there was like another narrative going on here. But yeah, it's a bunch of missions from between. I think there's years here, aren't there? Over a number of years, there's a bunch of shit going on where Agent 47, is taking down all kinds of people. And yeah, the contracts. So if you guys remember Contracts, there was a mission where he killed some people. The whole story, that narrative is like flashbacks. This is very similar. Contracts, there's flashbacks, and then he's like bleeding out in a hotel room, and then the Russian whatever the fuck come in with SWAT in the last mission. And if you look at your thing, it's like you look at your mission details. It's like you've already assassinated these targets, and there's like one more, and that's the guy that's outside, like telling people to go in. There's a mission in this one that's that mission that you were playing prior to being going to the hotel room. At the end of the mission, you come out of the. It's one of my favorites. No, that's not one of my favorites. It's a really good one. Every mission's really fucking good in this one. The framing, the setting, just how the attention to detail in this game is like you can go about it so many different ways. This is the one where I was really like, okay, I really want to try in this one. I really want to try to be stealthy. Okay, I'm gonna play it again, but this time I'm gonna kill everybody. Okay, this time I'm gonna play on expert mode. And at the end of every mission, it shows you like a newspaper article. And you can there's so much to this game. You scroll the newspaper article and it shows you the details of what person was killed, what persons were killed, how many civilians were killed, how many shots were fired, and like how talented were you at shooting. Um, there's other little clippings everywhere else. Some of them related to the ultimate story here. Some of them just fun little articles. Some Easter eggs. Like it's really fucking cool. If you have it on like expert mode, if you leave witnesses, they can leave sketches. Like they'll leave sketches. Like so, you're really fucking good. In the first mission, you leave no witnesses. There's just an outline of a head and then a question mark. As the story progresses, I think the guy had black hair and there's no fucking way you're bald. But sometimes the sketches have like black hair and doesn't look like the nose is wrong. But if you leave a lot of fucking witnesses, it looks just like 47. And so it makes every mission harder. Like, as soon as you start, they're like, oh, that's the guy. That's the fucking guy. Shoot him, shoot him. Like, oh, man. Fucking 47, man. Oh, it's an amazing game. And I could sit here in detail every single level. Take a shot. Every single level. But it would just take way too long. It would take so long to talk about everything, and I can't do that. I also want to leave it up to you guys because I want you guys to play it. I really want you guys to play it. You can skip the other ones. Man, so fucking good. So yeah, Diana's forced to shut down the ICA. It's just her and 47. Oh man, and they keep and this Rick Henderson keeps talking about Rick and Kane keep talking about this 47 myth, and Rick is really fascinated with it now. The journalist, he's really fascinated, and he eventually drops a bombshell. We got him, and he's like, "You got him," and he's like, "Yeah, I can show you. We have his body." What? And then as they keep going, they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna kill him. We're gonna set his body on fire." You good, bro? It's my cat. You good, dude? I'll wait. So, they have his body, and so like at the end of it, fucking, Diana, the franchise is exposed. Oh, he kills the U.S. Vice President Daniel Morris. He kills somebody else, and then Mark Parchesi the third. There's a bunch of clones in this one. There's more 47 clones, and they have their own fucking their own actual. I can't use words right now. They don't look like 47. They don't just look like 47 and act like 40 and just have that creepy fucking grin like they did in the other games. These have they have albino hair, and they're known as albinos, and they have their own fucking attitudes, personalities. There we go. That's the word. Mark Parchesi the third is like the boss. It's a really good fight. It's a good ending mission. You go in the White House and you sneak through the White House, and really fucking hard to sneak through with all those weapons, but you can do it. Bless me. God, it's a shit show with these reviews today. The franchise is exposed after he kills the vice president and Mark Parchesi the third. Diana decides to bring down the outfit with a risky plan by pretending to double-cross 47 and injecting him with poison. In reality, a serum to induce a state that mimics death so that he could be brought close to those involved in the franchise. So there's a mission earlier in like a research psychiatric facility, rehabilitation facility, and there's a Agent Smith. Yeah, Carlton Smith, old acquaintance, and he was in Silent Assassin. Um, he ends up ejecting him at one point and busting him out of there by pretending he's, because it makes you look like you're dead. It slows your heartbeat down enough so that it says like, "Oh, he's dead." There's no heartbeat, but there's really a heartbeat down there, very subtly, and then you can revive him with like an antidote. Um, so at the end, Kane had prepared him for cremation, as his bone marrow could be used by the organization Clan Ross. Oh, Kane had him prepared for cremation and brings Rick to watch the ceremony. Diana comes over, kisses 47, and I remember when I first played this, I was like, "What a bitch! Like, you fucking double crossing! Like, I love Diana. How could you do this?" And he's laying down the casket. You can move the camera. The credits are rolling. It's black and white. There's a little heartbeat monitor. There's the life bar down here. It's like, and it's like, man, this is very. And it's playing the theme, Ave Maria. Fucking beautiful song. I love Ave Maria because of this song, because of this game. Fucking love that song. I'm so excited to talk about this. So he's in the casket. It's about to be. He's lowered down, and there's like, it opens up. The floor opens up. There's fire, and he goes in, and then it turns red, because whenever you die, it turns red and it slows down. And I thought, man, what a way to end this game. That's crazy. Years. I'm talking like fucking not 10 years, but like, fuck, when was it? Like 8? Like 8 years goes by. Maybe 7. Point is, years go by, and then I find out, oh, that's not how the game's supposed to end. Because there's another Hitman game came out, and I was like, how could that be? This has to be a prequel. Oh, that makes sense. Because he dies. And I found out, no, that's just a bad ending. If you don't do anything, he dies. But Diana kisses 47 with the antidote on her lips. You're supposed to tap, the dual shock right here. You're supposed to tap the top 4 buttons, and then the life bar comes up, and you hop up, and then she puts his guns right there too. So they're crossed like that. So he like wakes up, guns, and then just starts blasting everybody. You're supposed to leave no witnesses. So you kill everybody here, and then you leave with Diana. So Rick, dead. Alexander Jack Kane, I think it's the only person in Hitman series, the only person that I know of so far that you kill in a wheelchair. Pretty fucked up. You kill everybody else. Like, other people can escape. Rick can escape. The other people are shooting at you. But Rick is on foot. Leland can't escape. He wills himself out. But if there's no one else to help him out the gate, he just sits by the gate and he's just like, oh shit, like, I'm done. Like, it's fucked up. They're not even really bad guys. Jack Kane and Rick Henderson aren't bad guys at all. So it's kind of bittersweet, but kind of hilarious at the same time. This review went on for so long. My reviews are going to be really long. I'm sorry. But that's it. That's Hitman Blood Money. I'm going to end it now, okay? I love this game. Check it out. It's so good. You guys have a good one.